The reason this foundation started on October 10th, 2015, my middle child, Carrie Ann, was killed in a head-on collision caused by a repeat DUI offender. We, as a family, we try to navigate that, try to understand it first.
Like Bill said, our daughters were taken away from us. Kayla was killed in a car accident on her way home from food shopping. She wasn't doing anything out of the norm. She wasn't drinking, wasn't smoking, but she was just sitting there, and this distracted driver, speeding, came so fast that when he hit her, the impact instantly killed her. We know how it feels to have an empty seat at the table. We know how it feels to have an empty seat when we're taking a family picture.
We started the Carrie Ann DeMott Foundation, and we started it not knowing what we wanted to do. We just know that Carrie's not a statistic. It grew because the community of people that had been affected by these decisions all of a sudden felt like they had someone that understood, that would help them be a voice, that helped them make sure their kid, their loved one, their husband, their wife, their son, their daughter, doesn't become a statistic.
Well, I met Bill at the hardest, darkest time of my life.
At the memorial service of her daughter, Kayla Marie, we went and met the Thompson family because of the foundation trying to reach people and at least acknowledging that we need help, we need togetherness, we need support. Bernadette reached out.
And him and his family was so welcoming. And when I had heard what happened to Carrie Ann was the same thing that happened to Kayla, it was just an instant bond.
My daughter was taken from me. Bernadette and Bob, their daughter, was taken from them. I had nothing to offer but a shoulder and a place to say, I get it.
Everyone else really didn't understand the concept and the pain and the hurt, but he did. And his family opened their arms, gave me a hug, and just said, you know what, we get it, we understand.
It's frustrating because impaired is impaired. Whether you're drunk, whether you're taking a substance that impairs you, or if you're on your phone, if you're yelling at your kids, if you're changing the radio station, you're distracted, which means you're impaired from driving correctly and safely. You want to be a safe driver? Be cognizant of everything around you. Don't be a safe driver when you need to be. My job should be making sure not only I get home, but I make sure I'm not doing anything to stop someone else from getting home. Nothing's that important. What would it be like to have an empty seat at the dinner table? What would it be like to have an empty seat at the church, on the ball field, in the classroom, at a family function? We have the ability to make sure that there are no more empty seats.
We don't need no more empty seats. We don't want families to feel the pain and the hurt of losing someone. Don't be distracted driving. Don't go out impaired driving.
And if you have to ask yourself, how did I get home last night? Then you might have made the wrong decision.
We just want no more empty seats. So make the right choice.
No more empty seats.